my street TV. Just make sure you got locked down.
My Streets Music Documentary Channel.
Tell me something where I know fit do.
Bad guys, that no bad guys. Please me, baby.
My Streets Music Documentary Channel.
Hold up. Only rapper to rewrite history without a pen. No ID on the track, let the story begin.
The Nigerian music industry has come of age, and the hustle for survival of artists has never been an easy task. But the Nigerian female musicians have had more obstacles in their pursuit to stand out amongst their male counterparts due to cultural norms and the views of female gender in the Nigerian environment. Despite the stumbling blocks, the country has celebrated great musicians such as Comfort Omoge, Eviedna Ogoli, Stella Monye, Christia Senibokwe, Tina Onwudiwe, Batila Alake, Onyeka Onwenu, to mention a few. These acts have defied the odds and fought to get noticed for their various genres of music such as waka, pop, R&B and reggae. Standing tall amongst these huge icons is a lady who dared to venture into a more masculine genre, which was hip-hop. Where them two hails from Ogun State, home to stars like Sound Sultan, Da Green and Deep, has stood her ground for almost 2 decades as a rapper, competing with the men in a genre where only a few took to in Nigeria.
It's time to show the beautiful people how we get down. It's time to show the beautiful people how we get down. Ijoya.
Watch and discover as we dissect the street true story of the first female MC in Nigeria, Weird MC, the Weird One.
Ijoya, 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 Awala Nejo.
Yes, it's me, the Weird MC, the Rapperton MC. I'm an artist, songwriter, aspiring entrepreneur, a celebrity road safety marshal, a goodwill ambassador. This is my streets. My true story. Streets. Brr.
My Streets Music Documentary Channel.
Red MC born Adeshola Adeshimbo Idowu hails from Ogun State and was born in England but raised in Lagos to conservative parents where music was a no-go area.
It's time to show the beautiful people how we get down. It's time to show the beautiful people how we get down. Ijoya, ha, Ijoya.
I was born in the United Kingdom, partly raised in the United Kingdom and partly raised in Nigeria. My parents brought me back to Nigeria when I was like 7-8 years old. I guess my father wanted me to experience that African culture, which I would always be thankful to him for. I'm so grateful that my parents brought me back home. I was playing basketball, I was playing football, and I was doing music as well. But it got to a point I knew I had to like hone in and just, center my focus on one. I really wanted to do like pro football or pro basketball because I'd started playing around the circuits, Shomoluko Shofe and the other places, but I kind of figured that it's like the country or the continent even as a whole wasn't really ready for female basketball or female football per se, so I channeled my energy, to entertainment, music. I remember growing up watching programs on the Channel 5, amazing. Just watching people like Janet Jackson, Michael Jackson, Curtis Blow, Kool Moe Dee. So I was really I was in awe of what they do, especially seeing Salt-N-Pepa, films on stage, rapping, and just ripping this, controlling the audience. That was so appealing to me. I didn't want to pursue the course my father wanted me to pursue. He wanted me to be a lawyer, but I knew deep down inside me I didn't want to be a lawyer. It was a constant, it was like the battle was drawn between me and my father. He kept on going on about how he wanted me to be a lawyer, and I kept like dropping hints that I didn't want to pursue this. But I guess, you know, being raised in an African environment, you have to like, you know, listen to your parents. So I listened to him. I kind of figured, okay, I'll let him have his way. So I went to Ogun State University, but after like 2 years, you know, I really actually enjoyed the course. But I knew even if I followed through, I wasn't going to practice. So what's the point in me getting that lower degree? So, like I said, we went back to England and I enrolled in a course, a music technology course. That was more appealing to me, that was more fulfilling.
While in school, she made friends with 4 other girls who had the same love and passion for music, and they formed the hip-hop group known as Weathers. Despite the popularity of the female group on the campus circuit, they still couldn't snag a record deal, and this caused the group to split up.
There was this very popular talent hunt in the United Kingdom then, in Hackney, East London, called the Club 291 contest. It was almost like, it was referred to as the British version of the American Apollo. If you can win over an American Apollo audience, you're set. So in the same vein, if you can win over a Club 291 audience in London, you're set to go. I was very nervous. I was very afraid. I didn't know what to expect. But the person who recommended me, the person who encouraged me to put myself forward, she had so much faith in me. So I was thinking, I can't let her down, you know. So I went in there, did the first round, and the feedback was crazy, and I was like, okay, I can do this. So I kept pushing on and on. We were scaled down to like the final 20. You know, I would see contestants, you know, crying in the dressing room, and I was thinking, what am I doing here? But I kept going, I kept pushing. I came third. But it was something major for me because it was a national TV, and then it was a very tough audience to crack. I'm telling you, you're on stage for a couple of seconds, if you don't connect, somebody comes with like a rubber like kind of baseball bat, and then it ushers you up. It's horrible, it's terrible. So for me to like come third, I was like, wow.
It is my belief that Weird MC is Nigeria's first rapper. I could be wrong.
I think she was one of the first female MCs to step up on the mic and kick something, and everybody was like, okay, yeah, that's right there. You know,
Weird MC is my auntie. If I can't, I would double it down. You know, Weird MC, I think, what's bigger than a legend, an idol? Yeah, she goes way back.
Her debut album, Simply Weird, which was released in 1997, is rumored to be the first hip-hop album released in Nigeria.
We were pushing our singles in the UK, and we had already signed a licensing deal, back here in Nigeria. So the moment I kind of figured out, hey, it's ready for, people are ready to like consume, I came back home, we started pushing, we shot the video for Island Avenue, and then we just started pushing. Then we pushed out the very first album that I recorded, Simply Weird stuff. But it worked, it worked wonders. We were surprised. You know, in a couple of months we were doing major shows, I'm telling you. And to really show that I come of age, I got the very first Hip Hop Music Award in the country because I released that album. So to me, it was worth doing.
Coming up after the break.
I think that kind of discouraged me to a very large extent. So I went back, you know, to the UK.
My Streets Music Documentary Channel.
No more games. I will go straight. I will name names.
My Streets Music Documentary Channel.